Guys, welcome to Scalextric Slot Car Racing. Today we're going to be reviewing the Ford Focus Abu Dhabi rally car by Scalextric.
You can see I've changed the format here, so instead of taking a close-up look at the car first, we're going to get a little bit of on-track action. This is on the old controller, not the 120 ohm controller, run on 16 volts. Obviously the only other Scalextric cars that I've ran so far are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so this goes a lot better than that. I would say speed wise it's very close to the Auto World Supra. It'll probably be a good running mate for that. It's a little bit faster, but I think it also is a little bit more jumpy off the track, so you've got some balance there if you're running both. It looks nice. I do like the look of the rally cars. I'm a big rally car fan. I think this is one of my favourites. If I could, the only other one I'd really want to get would be a Ken Block Monster Fiesta, which I've never seen.
Right guys, let's take a close-up look at the Ford Focus by Scalextric. The first thing I want to point out is that the front wheels there are actually rubbing on the chassis. I didn't notice this before I ran it. It might be just how I've put the body on. Try it again. Yeah, it's still rubbing a bit. That's gonna have to get sorted out before it'll drive nicely. So it looks great, basic shell, good tampo print, nice colours, obviously very robust. You can see I can't pull that spoiler off. Really robust, good car for kids to drive. Chassis wise, has the braids, has a little fin. I'm not a big fan of the fins, I prefer the AFX pins. Otherwise a nice little car. Not a lot to say about it really. I like the look of it. I'm probably going to run it against the Auto World Supra. Drives about the same speed. Does need some work. It's not amazing, not the worst. Very middle of the road, I suppose.
Right, so I'm trying to drive it here with the 120 ohm controller. I actually found I had a lot less control with this. I didn't really like it at all, to be honest. I think this style of car runs a lot better with the older controllers. Like I said before, this is on 16 volts. I'm not sure what Scalextric is. I think Scalextric is meant to be 16 volts. So this should be about right, but like I say, the older controller's better. So back to the older controller and let's have a go. So I think the first thing to say is that it just looks really good on the track. Like obviously I do my layouts a little for a non-permanent setup. I'd still like to have a bit of a scenic look. I do have more of a rally look because of the trees and the hills and stuff, and obviously it's like a desert colour, so the rally cars look really good in that. You can just imagine this driver going around Dakar or something like that. It just looks really cool. So you can see it's not the fastest car, but it's not slow either. It wouldn't have anything on a Mega G Plus, but I think everything else, even the old Tomy Turbos or the Auto Worlds, definitely be good for running against. Or if you could get another one of these, I think the good family cars, very robust. It does come off, but it doesn't go flying. It's not really going to get damaged. Having braids rather than pickup shoes means they don't really wear out. They just keep going. Once they start flattening out, you just pull them apart a little bit and you get your connection back. So there's less wear and tear. The tyres, obviously Scalextric make the tyres to last. They've been making them for a long time. You know, they're not the best grip, but you know, they're not going to dry out super quick either. So if you're looking for a good car for the kids, a good family car, something that's just going to last without too much maintenance, this is a good pickup. I probably should have got two. I know they do a 350Z as well, so I might try and get one of those when I can. I'm not sure what anyone else would want to know about this this car. There's not a lot to say about it, obviously. You know, the livery is a very good representation of the real car. Does have metallic paint on the blue, and then the rest of it's non-metallic. The windows are just painted dark grey. The spoiler's not painted, it's just black plastic glued in, but it's glued very well, it doesn't come off. One thing I'm not really an expert with the chassis on the micro Scalextric, so I'm not expert at taking it apart, and I still haven't figured out how to take the back wheels off. But what I have done is, before I ran it today, I did run the motors in, leave it on all last night on 6 volts running in, so the motor and gearing and everything was very smooth this morning. I do have another video on how to run motors in if you want to know how to do that. It's recommended you do that before you race your cars. It just helps bed the motors in and keeps them going nicely. Let's just watch the car go around the track a bit more.